Let's get it. I'm going to spin the wheel now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it up. Memory lane, baby. If anyone has watched the Friday Night podcast, the Friday Night Fork show,
the chicken's the best, bro.
Wow. I never stole it. It's all original. So is this show. Welcome to the Friday Night Fork show. It's never been done before. Yeah.
Once upon a time, 2 8-year-old boys would sleep over here, in this house, and they would draw and make comic books for fun. I personally would draw muscles so large that they wouldn't fit in the panels. Talk about being panelized for bad anatomy. Cram would write titles on his covers, but he'd run out of space, so he would cram them in. But most of all, we would make terrible puns and jokes just like this monologue, which, by the way, is not a single piece of wood. A monologue. So, as we begin the sequel to FNF Aisle 3, we thought 3 things. First, let's film this episode where our creative partnership began, in this house. Second, let's make comic books for the episode. And finally, let's do it in person, live. Because one of us actually knows how to catch a plane. Open parentheses, Cram enters and sits down, close parentheses.
Yeah, I got the plane here.
Son of a bitch. Welcome to the Friday Night Special, the sequel, the return of 2 drunk artists who strike back with a vengeance, part 2, the prequel.
Podcast.
Never been done before. It's never been done before. That's what they say.
Hey, welcome back.
It's never been done.
We just went to the title sequence.
We've never done it this way.
This has never
It's
been.
actually
this
the
has
first time
actually-
we've done it in person.
Yeah.
Even though the last time the theme was that we were doing it in person.
I guess
But
we
weren't.
haven't ever done it in person.
Never,
It's
not
always
once.
been on.
Always been online.
That's
This is it.
crazy.
This is in person. The quality is going to be far, far less superior.
Oh yeah. Well, because
Our webcams, our pro microphones, our computer setups, all non-existent in this space. But we do have a great green screen.
I made a green screen.
That's one thing that we have. A pale green screen. A pale lime green screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to do comic book. We're going to make comic books in this episode. Well, make a comic book together.
Yep.
A
A sequel.
sequel, because this is the sequel episode to the Friday Night Special.
This is the sequel.
This is the sequel. And comic books is a thing we do, we've always done. I'm making one right now called Lucky Kuma, my first graphic novel. It's on Cal Creates, YouTube at Cal Creates.
You've written down the ad bit. You've written down the ad
says
bit.
plug Cal Creates
Okay.
right there.
Cool.
So you can, link in bio. And we're gonna do, well, we conceptualize the fact that all sequels are bad. Almost, like, probably 99%, or at least 9 out of 10
Pretty much.
sequels are bad.
I
So
think.
we thought, let's make the one good one
Yeah.
right now.
It can be done. It's never been done before.
But we can do it.
We can do it.
We can do it. And also, we'll make a comic book of a really bad sequel that should have been better.
Should have been a better
and
sequel.
we'll make it better by doing this, redoing the sequel.
An improvement.
We're rebooting the sequel
Yeah.
via comic book
Yeah.
today in this episode. That's it. Happy days. Nice to meet you.
Easy.
Nice to be here.
Nice to be here.
Job well done. Job well done, sir.
We started.
You know what's weird? There's like a whole room there that's really nice, and this is like a small, crappy green room, and this is where we're filming the
It
podcast.
seems more cozy.
Seems more podcasty.
Yeah, more podcasty. If you go in there, it's like we're in a house. You come in here, it's like we're in a prison. A little bit more exotic, you know?
Yeah.
It's an insane asylum.
I wonder if there's a prison podcast. There probably is, right?
Oh, for sure.
Like inside a prison, couple
For
of
sure.
prisoners are like, this is what I do now, you
For
know?
sure.
One's getting out next week, so they just stab a guy because their ratings are really good. Like, what are they going to do? Leave prison? Leave the podcast?
I wonder if
They'll do it online?
like famous people get into the like stage play scene while they're in prison. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I can't think of any actual like actors or whatever, but like I don't
You
know.
can't think of any actors.
Any actors. I was thinking Kevin Spacey, but I'm like, he hasn't got a prison. He just did the shit, right? Imagine him in prison, right? And he's just like, well, let's put on a little Macbeth, you know?
They put on a little
You know?
Macbeth show. Yeah, a
Have
little
a
stage show.
Imagine the prison
It'd be like the Blues
podcast.
Brothers. The Blues Brothers are playing with a rock band in prison.
Yeah,
at the end,
exactly.
But
Yeah.
it'd be actors, so it'd be like super gay and without.
Well, no,
music.
they'd just be coming on because you know podcasts are generally like actors coming
coming
on.
on as guests.
So
yeah.
like the podcast is like two homies.
Two homies. Yeah.
And they're just like,
Face
yo,
tats.
what's up, son? We got a new guy in cell block
Face
D.
tattoos.
Yeah, come on, Mr. Spacey, sit down and tell us about your sick ass movie careers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and then Kevin Spacey's like, yes, I like little boys.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it.
I'm here, ain't I? Yeah.
Do I want to know?
Good times. So anyway,
Sequels.
sequels. So throughout the episode, we were gonna build the tower, which we're now not gonna do.
Oh, the tower.
The kids got it.
Kids got the tower.
We had a kid's toy, which was a tower, and we're
We're gonna
use
put a
that.
picture right here.
We're gonna build a. We can still build a tower.
We
in
can
post.
still build a tower in
Build a
post.
tower in post.
All right.
We're gonna build a tower
Yeah.
right here. It'll be the One World Trade Center
The
tower,
sequel, which is
terrible
itself
a sequel.
Terrible sequel.
Very bad sequel.
Yeah.
But you know, a worst first film, obviously. And then we're going to build that right here. Every time we think of a good sequel, we'll add a level to the tower and see if we can finish it. Because there's not a lot of good sequels out there.
There's
if we
10,
finish it,
10 levels to the tower.
10 levels. If we finish it and we name 10 good sequels that exist, we'll do a third part.
We'll do a sequel.
We'll
to,
do a
to
sequel
this,
to the sequel.
Sequel to the sequel.
But if we can't finish it, we can't finish it. And
so, you know how it is.
you know, if you can't finish, you can't finish. You know,
You just
that's what I
gotta-
say to my wife all the time. You can't finish. It's not my fault.
So, I think we should just.
And skip to 11 minutes when showing Emily. You know what?
First thing we need to do is, in order to draw, we need to come up with a bad sequel or reboot for us to
draw.
to
Draw, yeah.
So I think we should start by talking about
The bad sequels.
the bad
that
sequels
exist. Yeah.
that exist.
Yeah. There's a lot.
There is, well, honestly,
I thought of some pretty bad ones.
I'm glad you thought of some. I was really struggling because
You wanted to put a good one on there at one point.
I could only think of good sequels.
You wanted to put Captain
Weirdly
America.
enough.
You wanted to put Captain America: The Winter Soldier in the bad sequel.
I'm not a big fan of Bucky Barnes. You know?
I hate all Marvel films, but that was like one of the better ones. That's all. But anyway, Jurassic Park 2. No, well, let's start
Are
from
you,
the top.
Are you
Okay.
reading the list?
No, there's no list.
There's no
This
list.
is all completely improvised.
Okay, so look, I've marked a couple on here that I think I'll be willing to talk about,
Okay, sure.
but I don't know
Lay
a
'em
couple
on
of
me.
the other ones. So
Lay him on me.
I'm going to put this out there. I'm going to start at bold, and I'm actually going to say the worst sequel, I
Okay.
think, is the worst sequel.
Okay.
All right? I put...
Is that what it's called?
No. Snack 2.0. I Snack 2.0.
I Snack 2.0.
Have you ever... It's the sequel to Vegemite.
No. Oh, yes, of course, dude.
I think it's a pretty...
remember
Remember I Snack 2.0?
Yeah, it was the Vegemite.
When they tried to, like...
They tried to brand it like it was technology.
They
first
tried to
of all.
rebrand...
They changed the flavor of Vegemite and then repackaged it.
I don't actually know if they changed the flavour.
I think they did. They made it like creamier, like it was like lighter and creamier. It wasn't just real dark. I
Horrible.
remember it was like brown instead of black.
Horrible.
It was brown instead of black. Yeah. Yeah. It was
I don't
it
see a
was
difference personally.
It's a bad move. And then packaging was like, it was still Vegemite branding, but they
But
tried
it was
to.
I Snack 2.0.
Yeah,
on the
2.0,
outside.
and they were trying to rebrand it like it was they were from Silicon Valley instead of like a warehouse shed in Victoria. Something.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
I think it was a competition. I think they had a competition to name it.
To rename
rename
Vegemite.
Vegemite.
Yeah.
And some dumb kid
was like,
Ice
Ice Snack
Snack
2.0.
2.0.
And Vegemite, the board of directors were like, genius. Oh, we've never thought of naming our food after technology. We're going to revolutionize the grocery
They
space.
probably didn't even realize it. Like, I imagine someone in the board meeting, like, going home that night and being like, oh, iPhone, just like Ice Snack.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah. Wait, this is the iPhone 2.0. They're like, you know what? If we get it wrong, we can do Ice Snack 2.1 and Ice Snack 2.2.
Yeah,
We'll
exactly.
always get it. We'll make it better incrementally, sort of like Microsoft does,
Yeah.
but in reverse because Microsoft makes everything worse incrementally.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, Ice Snack 2.0 is definitely one of the worst sequels to ever exist.
Do you want to pick one to talk about?
100%.
I think we just pass it down.
100%.
I've marked the ones that I think I know about.
Yeah.
But
Okay, this one is probably. You know what I'm going to talk about. Matrix Resurrections.
Matrix Resurrections sequel. Should we give these?
It's a
should we
reboot.
give ratings?
It's not a
or are we
reboot.
just
It's
gonna-
not a reboot, and it's not a sequel. It's like the fourth film, but it's a sequel to the trilogy because it came many
I think that's
decades
fair.
later.
I think that's
it's
fair.
a sequel to the trilogy.
Yeah.
And also it's a giant
Piece of shit.
pieces of shit with pieces of shit on top of it that are eating smaller pieces of shit for breakfast.
So it's a shit.
It's a lot. It's a
bro.
shit.
It's a
It's a shit
tech
tower.
Yeah, it's a shit tower.
Shit.
Yeah.
The World Shit Center is what that one is.
It's a real shame that such a groundbreaking and genre-bending,
Dude, it was like culturally
impactful series became such a corporate shell and then ate itself.
It became the Boreal.
It became the
snake?
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros, the snake
Yeah.
that eats its own tail. Yeah, for
It
sure.
just-
And it was only one of the Wachowskis that did it. Like one of the former brothers that are now sisters. One of them. There's a whole bit there. There's one of them. It was only one of them that made
That
it.
can be for the sequel.
And it's like the
Maybe that's the thing. Is like they go. Oh, let's just save that for the sequel.
Yeah.
And then they've got a pile of
They got a
shit
pile of
ideas
shit
that were
ideas.
never good enough for the first
they're
one.
like, you know what? Let's just put all this. But they're like, but we need a story. Oh, let's take the story from the first movie and just reskin it with all this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my biggest problem with sequels. My biggest pet peeve. The reason that I hate most sequels, and the reason I think most of them do badly. One or two reasons. I was talking about this the other day because like all Disney animated classics are bad. Like the sequels all the like Moana's great, Moana 2's shit.
Cross that one off the
Lion
list.
King's great, Lion King 2's shit. Yeah, all Disney animated
All
classics. off the
animated
list.
Disney sequels.
All sequels. All terrible.
All of them.
Aladdin 2, Lion King 2, all bad. And the reason why is because they've got like an unlikely hero who has to rise to the occasion, overcome something, and has a story arc. And we relate to that, and it's like the hero's journey. And then they win and succeed, and then we have a resolution. And then for movie 2, this character is now or has already experienced its growth. And so now you're putting a grown character with no conflicts into like a new story. And so for us, we just don't relate to that anymore. That's one reason sequels are bad.
Or they're just grabbing, like, let's say, I haven't seen half these things, but let's say Mulan 2, is that about Mulan?
Probably. Or maybe not.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if that, maybe I'm wrong with that
But like
specific
the whole
one.
thing in Mulan is like, I'm pretending to be a boy, but I'm a girl. Oh, I've been caught, but they're okay with it.
But a good sequel.
What's the sequel to that?
Yeah.
Hey, we're okay with it now. Wait, suddenly we're not because the political climate has changed. Now we're okay with it again.
I just want to say,
Stupid.
Karate Kid,
Crystalia.
right? Karate Kid 1, Karate Kid 2, Karate Kid 3, Cobra Kai. Freaking every single Karate Kid
Only
thing.
seen Karate Kid and Cobra Kai, so I can't speak on 2 or 3, but
Well,
believe you.
they managed to have a character who's like emotionally inept and struggles the whole way through.
time. Exactly.
And, like,
it's
he never
fine
really
it's
becomes-
fine if your journey doesn't end.
Yeah.
That's what happens in The Matrix. It's a trilogy.
Yeah.
All good. I mean, a lot of people would say the first one's good, the next 2 are shit. I disagree strongly, but the 3 is the story.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
so you've got characters that like, you know, their journey evolves and evolves and evolves. That's different. Whereas if you've got a story that's just tied up and it's a standalone story, then you make a sequel to that. Very difficult to make a story that's compelling with what you've, you know, it's just like impossible. So that's one reason. The second reason is that quite often what they do with sequels is they play it safe. Studios play it safe. And what they do is they just do the same story and reskin it.
Yeah.
And that's just boring and lazy. It's like Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Segue, like Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Which funny enough, we've got it.
You love the Jurassic Worlds though.
Love them. I even loved Jurassic World.
Yeah.
My gripe with it is that it's just Jurassic Park. It's the whole same story. Oh, 2 kids are lost in a park. They gotta find their way. You know, like it's the same. It's the identical story.
Yeah.
And fair enough. They brand it. As it's a reboot, not a sequel. But also,
what I want to see
make it a new
is
world?
the inverse, right? 2 dinosaurs
Stranded in a human
strapped in a human zoo.
Yes.
In a huge zoo. Right?
Now
So
you're thinking.
dinosaurs, they control the world.
Yes.
Right?
So Dinosaur World.
Dinosaur world.
Yeah.
Right? They control
And
the
they
world.
all have roles.
And there's
you
a
know.
couple of little
They have roles.
tribes.
T-Rexes are bouncers at nightclubs.
Yeah.
You know, raptors are like in the
Oh, we've
Olympics.
got full
Raptors are in the Olympics running.
anthropomorphic fucking.
Yeah, raptors are running in the Olympics. You know.
And getting rap albums.
Yeah.
Raptors.
The fast ones.
Raptors.
Yeah, the fast ones.
Yeah.
Like
Some Stegosaurus to do.
No, that's Raptor Gods.
Raptor gods. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's the Dinosaur World.
And then there's like small human, like slave camps of humans that the dinosaurs are keeping in slave camps.
Yeah.
And then 2 children dinosaurs get trapped in the human camp. And humans are pissed.
They're angry.
They hate dinosaurs.
Yeah,
now.
they hate them.
They hate them. They've been enslaved by them.
They're like these dinosaurs.
They're just hunted
They lock
down.
us in cages.
Yeah.
They breed us from frog DNA from inside a piece of amber. It's
As they do.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'd hate the dinosaurs too.
I think that'd be a good sequel.
That'd be a great sequel. Maybe that
Well,
is our comic
I'm
book,
just
mate.
floating it out.
Maybe that's our comic
It's pretty
book.
early.
True.
But you have drawn a dinosaur before, so at least I know it's in it's in half of our wheelhouse.
Yeah, we don't have any reference, and we have no art references, so this is going to be completely original art.
That's why we should stick to what we know.
In fact, head to Cal Creates now and enjoy the good stuff before you finish that episode, because when you get to the end of this, you're never going to want to visit that YouTube channel based on the art I'm about to create here. Crikey. Okay, well that's a possibility. Jurassic World. We'd call it Human World.
Okay, Human World.
Humanity
I like that.
Camp. I don't know. Human World. Human Park. Humanity
Human
Park.
Park.
Human Park. That could be good. Human Park.
I mean, that's another thing. It's a sequel to Jurassic Park.
Homo Park. It's got to be done. It's got to be done.
Homo Park.
Homo Park.
That
That's
makes
the name.
perfect sense.
That's if we do the comic, it's Homo Park.
Yeah, alright.
Cool. Homo Park is a possibility. Cool. Now, what's a good sequel for the first level of the tower? That's what I want to know.
Do you want me to go first? Because I got a good one.
Okay. Lay it on me.
I think if we want to talk about one of the best sequels ever, Diablo 2.
Oh, 100%.
Better than Diablo 1, better than Diablo 3.
100%.
It's the best one.
Later first level.
Yeah. Diablo 2. Putting it right
That was
there.
the dust.
Sorry, it was
when
just...
it landed. Yeah. Oh, that was your fart. That was not the dust. That was
my fart. That was my fart.
Okay. Okay.
I think that's a great one.
That's a great one.
Like,
Diablo 2 is phenomenal.
if you go back and you play Diablo 1, it's very... Like, Diablo 2 is not that far off Diablo 1. Like, they made a good game, and then
they just made it better.
Made a better, refined version of it.
And they didn't, like, try and revamp anything that wasn't broken, which is where most games go wrong.
Yeah, they just made it better.
Yeah.
Diablo 3, they messed with the formula.
Yeah.
Didn't make it better.
No, not any better.
You know?
Yeah. Diablo 2 is where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still playable to this day. Still,
that's
like,
what I'm
the most
saying.
playable.
It's still huge.
Super good.
And
What year did that come out, you reckon? It's probably like Diablo 2. That's got to be like early 2000s, late 90s, maybe.
I mean, I remember playing it in school 20 years ago.
Yeah. So when you're 17.
So it was before then.
When you're 17.
I had a didn't have a new copy.
Yeah. It must have been like if you were
So like
17.
30
17
years
was like
ago?
2005, I reckon.
30 years
17.
ago, maybe?
Yeah, so maybe even like 95, 96.
Yeah, that sounds about right. 96.
I would have guessed like 98 to 2002, somewhere in there. But yeah, 95.
I'm thinking like
95 to 2000. It's definitely
96.
95 to 2005.
Well,
somewhere in there.
95, 96 was...
Super Nintendo, 94, 95.
that was also like Arcanum and
96 was 64.
other Diablo-style games.
Yeah,
1994,
1996 was Super Nintendo 64.
Super Nintendo?
Not Super Nintendo, but
No,
Super
but I got a
Nintendo.
bad sequel.
Oh!
Mario Brothers 2.
Oh,
which was
Super Mario Bros.
Super Mario Brothers 2, which
Yeah,
in
yeah.
itself a great game,
Yeah, okay.
but
Compared to Super Mario,
it was
Super
never actually a Mario game. It was another game that they
different
reskinned
game.
because they made Mario 2 in Japan, but it was
Classic
too
sequel.
hard for the dumb.
Classic sequels, reskin it, take something and reskin it.
Well, that's what they did. They took something else and they reskinned it as Mario, so it was a completely different game.
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
It was really fun, but it was like they never went back to that. They had Mario.
Yeah.
And then they had Mario 2,
Then
which
they
was
did
another
this,
game.
totally
And then they
different
just
thing.
went back to Mario.
Yeah,
And
weird.
it was like...
Yeah. Like, is this even canon? You know, like, this should not be canon.
Well, here's the irony is the Mario 2 in Japan,
Yeah.
they had Mario Brothers 2,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It was called Super Mario Brothers The Lost Levels.
Ooh.
And it was a harder version of Mario 1, basically.
I want to play this.
Right?
Yeah.
But it was too hard for dumb American audiences.
Okay.
So they gave...
And dumb Australian audiences.
Yeah, well, I don't think we were even... I don't think they even knew where Australia was back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
True.
you mean big island of Americans?
Oh, yes, American with no gun.
Yes, dumb American.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good one. That's a good one. I was like, how long is it going to take for racism to permeate into our podcast this time?
Yeah.
I'm glad we got it out of the way. Now we can just lean into it. Anyway, what would you say?
Dude, I honestly don't even remember. It's too funny. Oh,
The Lost Levels.
The Lost Levels.
Yeah. Sounds
Now-
so good.
And it sounds so good, right?
Yeah.
And it was like Mario, but harder, like
Yeah,
more
yeah.
advanced, you know. And then we got Mario 2, and they just reskinned Doki Doki Panic, this complete other game about these essentially like 4 Aladdin type characters going through like Arabian desert. They just reskinned it,
Classic.
and then now we've got certain characters from that which actually came from
Oh, yeah, nice.
the characters that actually came from, like Birdo is from Doki Doki Panic.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
yeah.
so not
it's
even
nice. Okay.
really a Mario character, like just a reskin of another character.
Yeah.
And Birdo's a mainline character now in all the Mario Kart games.
Yeah, so sometimes you can get a lot of canon out of things that aren't really
Yeah.
canonical.
Yeah.
But you still get canonical things from them.
But I still
That's
feel like,
interesting.
and I don't know where to put this. I think it's definitely a good game. I would say Mario Brothers 2 is...
Well, that's like Jurassic World. Good movie.
yeah,
But-
bad sequel.
Bad sequel.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Because I think
Yeah.
it's a great game. The new mechanics are fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, as a sequel, I'm
not
putting
so
Mario
good.
Brothers
Not so good.
MB2 there.
Cool. MB2 is in the bad column. Nice.
We were trying to find good ones though, right? No. Oh, here we
Speaking
go.
of bad sequels, another completely improvised bad sequel that I'm not reading off of this paper was
Are you constipated?
no.
Funnily enough, as soon as I said that, I started brewing a fart.
Why is Starfield in the bad column? It's the first game. You should really got an issue with Starfield.
Let's
You're
just
like, you know what? It sucks. I'm putting it in the bad column. Every list I ever make.
It has a question mark.
You know what? My flatmate the other day said, make a list of good foods and bad foods. You know what I did? I put Starfield at the top of the bad column.
Look,
Starfield's a
Here's
piece
the
of shit.
thing.
I agree with you.
Here's the
It's a
thing.
terrible game.
I
But can I just explain to the audience for a second? Cram has a YouTube channel.
no, I don't.
Called Starfield Express. It's
true.
Because he was going to cover, Starfield was coming out and it was a big deal. You'll remember when it was coming out. And he was going to cover it. It was going to be like the go-to YouTube channel to cover
I had high hopes.
everything. He was like, I'm going to do nothing but play this game. I'm never getting another job so long as I live because my job will be playing this game. And then-
30,000 mugs with Starfield Express sitting in my shed.
To this day, anytime anything bad or a piece of shit is ever mentioned, Starfield comes up. At
It
some
comes
point.
up. I'm bitter.
Because
I'm
it's terrible.
bitter.
It's a terrible fucking game.
And you could argue
Have they updated
they
Like at
did a
all?
DLC, but it's trash.
Okay.
And then they kind of just
30,000 DLC bugs. You my God,
So many
I
bugs.
really gotta stop doubling down.
I doubled down too hard. Look, you could argue that it's not a sequel because it is the first of its thing, but
Yes, it's definitely the first of its thing. It should not be.
however, like, I would argue that it's a sequel franchise because their Elder Scrolls franchise, right? That's their first franchise.
Yes.
Fallout, they just bought from someone else. Right?
Okay, fair enough.
All right, and then they made like essentially shitter versions of the original games,
mobile versions and
So
whatnot.
so like I don't really count that, mate.
So it's like a sequel franchise to the Elder Elder Scrolls. Okay, cool.
Okay, you can
Fair
look at it
enough.
that way, and also you can.
Well,
say,
they wanted it to be a sequel franchise, but it was so bad it would never get a second game. Could you imagine if they did a Starfield 2? I know exactly what would happen immediately. Starfield Express 2, $30,000. Eventually, I'm getting my money back.
Yeah, it's not a sequel, but it's a piece of shit. And it should stay in this list as bad piece of shit.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
Starfield sucks.
Let's mention a good one. Let's get a second level.
Okay, do you want one? Because I've got like a couple that might be on there for you. I thought you might like that one because you like those series.
Yeah, I like both of those. I also think this one. Why'd you question mark that one?
Because
You didn't think the second one was better?
No, I did think the second one was better.
Oh, okay.
That's for discussion.
That's a discussion. All right, well, we'll discuss that later. I'll go Spider-Man 2, for sure.
I think Spider-Man 2
is the best of the original
I think
trilogy,
so. It was
for sure.
great.
Doc Ock, man. So, like, probably the best Doc Ock ever.
One of the most compelling villains.
Dude, and a compelling story.
Dude.
The story was phenomenal. That's a prime example of when the story has wrapped up, Spider-Man has found his resolution. He's now a hero. Green Goblin's over. Story done. Now there's a sequel where they've taken that hero and they've managed to write a story that's still compelling with that character.
Yeah.
Perfect example of a good sequel, people.
Spider-Man 2.
Sequel. Watch Spider-Man 2, for sure.
Yeah, Sam Raimi. We're talking about obviously the Sam Raimi.
Obviously, the only Spider-Man trilogy that exists.
Yeah.
Because, like, don't get me wrong, I like Tom Holland. I love Andrew Garfield.
I get you. It doesn't have a trilogy feel, does it? It feels more like just part of the Marvel Cinematic.
Universe.
Yeah.
And Andrew Garfield, loved Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
Didn't get 3 though.
Didn't get 3. So
the only
is the one. The only true Spider-Man trilogy is that one. And also, I think it's the best one. And say what you will about the third film, like it was very emo, but you know, we were young at the time, and I think they were smart. They were like, our audience has grown up from kids. They're all now emo teenagers. Let's do an emo Spider-Man. You know?
Yeah.
And it kind of vibes of Venom and stuff, I guess. You know, like it's.
Yeah, it did. Vibe of Venom's a good way to put
black,
it.
Kind of alien parasite.
It added like a bit of a. How can we get Spider-Man to still be the good guy, but also become Venom?
Become venomous and villainous, And also, you know, it was a huge trending thing at that time, like, you know, 30 Seconds to Summer.
Yeah.
And all those bands, you know?
Yeah.
You know, Good 182 and
29 miles to minutes.
Blink Day, exactly. All those great
Some
emo
47.
bands. Yeah, exactly. And so that,
Bad Charlotte.
Yeah, exactly.
Blue Day.
Yeah. All those super emo bands. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Plain White Chili Peppers.
Not Forever Essence. She said Finite Essence. Would have made more sense.
So funny.
Yeah.
For sure.
So wait, that's good?
Yeah.
So do you want to put the second block down?
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2. Oh my god.
Did you just... Again?
I didn't fart. I had
Christ.
beans. I had beans. Yeah.
Okay.
How you been? Me? Digested. That's my beans. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's get up to another bad one. Speaking of beans. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
Never played it.
Now, funny storyline here.
Were they getting to the nuts and bolts of it?
Banjo-Kazooie was actually the third one in the series. Nuts and Bolts was the third one. There was Banjo-Kazooie 1, and then Banjo-Tooie, which was the sequel. But that was essentially the same engine, the same
I never played either of the sequels.
It was
I
the same
played
game.
Banjo-Kazooie.
It was the same game. Let's be real.
Okay.
It was the same game. They just on 64 still.
Yeah.
Same engine.
Yeah.
It was a sequel.
Yeah. Wait, so what was Nuts and Bolts on? Was that a GameCube or something?
Xbox. Because Microsoft bought Rare, who made GoldenEye and Banjo-Kazooie and Conker's Bad Fur, all those characters. Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong.
Yeah, okay.
Microsoft bought Rare. And so for this brief moment, Microsoft had the ability to fund Nintendo characters, essentially, because Rare was doing it on Nintendo.
Yeah, okay.
And they did Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, right?
Yeah.
Banjo is this tough bear platform game with a bird on his back, so there's all this agility and movement and speed, right? Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, they made him this big overweight bear who's now too slow to run, so he builds cars out of scrap, and it's like an open world car building game.
Need for Speed under Kazooie.
Need for Speed under Kazooie,
Okay.
bro.
Need for Speed under Kazooie.
So
So dumb, dude.
So as a like sequel to that series,
So
it's kind of like a reboot.
I'm still stuck on Microsoft did this.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that the
Same as
console,
the Perfect Dark
the
sequel?
console wars that just ended a year ago, you're telling me this could have been ended back then?
Oh yeah.
But Sony just couldn't come to the...
Nah,
table.
Sony was
God
just like,
damn
we're doing
it.
too good with our original IPs.
Well, we can all
We got
agree-
GTA.
We can all agree that Microsoft lost the console wars anyway.
Oh,
so.
and then they bought Bethesda, which
Wait,
by the
now,
way
no,
made
don't worry.
Starfield.
Don't worry. Now everything's in Xbox. Isn't that the new ad campaign?
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
So instead of selling consoles now, they sell Xbox Game Pass now. That's their new. That's their console, and you can play it on Xbox Game Pass on your phone, or on your PC, or on your Xbox,
On
or
your
on your.
watch.
Then literally the ad campaign is everything's in Xbox, and it's
So-
people playing Xbox on the bus on their phones. And so instead of them competing with a new console against PlayStation and Nintendo, they're like everything's in Xbox, and they thought it was genius. But all the Xbox fanboys are all like cancelling their Game Passes,
Yeah.
and they all hate
Oh,
it.
so
They all hate it.
so you stop making Xboxes then?
Yeah, exactly, 100%. Everything's purely online. and
Imagine-
digital. Do you know what their biggest problem was last time they brought out an Xbox? The reason it failed, PlayStation was like, we're going to bring out consoles with discs still, because they understood the gaming audience. And like, I don't use discs; I use digital games, but
You want that option?
I want the option to own physical media because you don't own digital media. Whereas Xbox really doubled down and were like digital only. And they lost so many fans and players and so much like share market value because they doubled down on digital only. They just did. And now they haven't learned their lesson to the point where they're like, you know what? No more consoles, digital only. Like they've just doubled down on digital only. And it's like, no one owns that, dude. No, you don't own an Xbox unless you pay a monthly subscription now. You know what I mean? Whereas I buy a PlayStation, I own a PlayStation.
Yeah.
I buy a Switch, I own a Switch.
No, Switch 2's doing that too now.
Oh, dude.
Switch 2's gone down that road because, and they're updating Switch's software, so Switch software also goes down that route. Like, I don't exactly know how it works, but I went onto my Switch and I bought some games legitimately on digital thingy, on the Switch Online, digital. And then when they updated the software for Switch 2, it was like, oh, you don't own this game unless you sign in now.
Yeah, that's...
And I'm like, what?
pisses me off so
I
much.
bought it though.
Dude, I just cancelled all my streaming services. And
Are
bought
we
a
going
two-
to do Homo Park?
I just cancelled all my streaming services and bought a 2 terabyte hard drive so that I could own my movies and TV series.
Yeah.
Because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. It just happened again recently with someone else, some other company, when they didn't go broke, but they like restructured the company or whatever. And so now they're like saying that all these digital products that you bought, they can no longer be played on these new devices. And we've had a restructure. So like people
Who?
had... I'm sure it was Amazon, maybe. Like Amazon, like you could own things through Prime, like own them.
Yeah.
And then they had a big restructure, a big rollout like a year ago. And so there were people who were like, I owned 10 seasons of The Office. It cost me $300 and I owned it for like 6 years. And now I have to buy it again. Like I don't own it anymore because their media libraries were just wiped. And it was like they were given like a 30-day warning, like, back up your media library because we're doing a rollout. It's like, dude, you don't own anything anymore. Like you literally don't, you pay for something, you don't own it. And you can't even call customer service and be like, hey, I paid for that. Can I have it back?
Yeah.
So I literally recently, and this is my biggest gripe with streaming services. We were paying like $4.95 a month for Netflix, which had no ads and we could watch what we want on demand.
Yeah.
Now we're paying $29.95 a month. This is like 4 years later, $29.95 a month. And we have ads. And what we're streaming on demand is like half a catalog because they've all split off into a million streaming services now that there's no catalog anymore.
Yeah.
And so like, why am I paying $30 a month for what is essentially free-to-air TV again? Like, it's like they've like conned everyone into streaming's the new thing. And it's like, yeah, it was for 2 years, but another 2 years later, it's not. Like I'm everything of mine is hard drive only from now on. Like I'm downloading or I'm going to movies. You know what I mean? I'm going to the movies to see stuff. I'm downloading stuff or I'm buying on Blu-ray and I'm getting disc players because I want to own my media physically. And it might just me be getting old because I'm pushing 40, but But I just can't trust the digital landscape when it comes to companies because they don't care about the everyman. They don't care about the gamers.
They
you know,
don't care.
They just don't care. Anyway, that's my rant about that. Where were we? Banjo-Kazooie?
Let me see. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Can I just grab that for a sec?
Yep.
See ya!
See ya, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
Let's see. I put on here Son of Mask.
Oh, yeah. Terrible. Was it even Jim Carrey?
No, it was like Jamie Kennedy. And his baby picked
Was it
up-
actually Jamie Kennedy?
Yeah, it was like Jamie Kennedy.
No,
I'm pretty sure it was.
Wow.
And his...
Well, you know, he's done
was,
more than me.
I don't know if he was playing the same character as Jim Carrey. Like the same, like...
Yeah, the same sort of
Pittman.
character.
What's his name?
It probably was. All those sequels when they
Because I'm pretty sure he
they
had
put a new
Milo.
person
I'm
in.
pretty sure he had Milo the dog.
So stupid.
Pretty sure the dog was in there.
Yeah.
And I'm fairly certain it was like mostly the baby and the dog being under the mask for 90% of the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm fairly certain from memory they had a terrible CGI baby.
Sounds exactly like what this movie would be.
And, you know, it's a shame because I really like The Mask.
Yeah. The Mask was a great film. The Mask, really, I think Jim Carrey had done a few big things, but I feel like The Mask really solidified him in culture.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, really solidified him. All right, now back to the drawing board.
Yeah, what are we doing here? What are we working with? Give me.
All right, first panel done.
Son of Mask. Oh. Let's have a look here.
I tried to do a logo with a like a human silhouette instead of a dinosaur silhouette, you know, like a little Facebook icon. And also, you'll notice that the title, I had to cram that K into the.
Oh.
I really started running out of space on the title.
Feel free to jump on the list.
Dude, while we're talking about Homo Park and Jurassic World, which, you know, good movie but terrible sequel, Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World. Now, I watched this recently and I thought, this is better than I remember. And I remember being a kid and loving it. But doing Jurassic Park with like a T-Rex loose in the city, like I just felt like it was like, yeah, it was naturally the way you were going to go. But also everything that was like awe and inspiring and amazing about Jurassic Park was like, you're in the jungle with these dinosaurs. You know, and they took that and turned it into like, and then to me, I'm like, I want, I don't want, you know what I mean? Like, and so I think, and also that's not the only reason, even though like it's an okay movie, comparatively to the first movie, very bad, and comparatively to the first, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and now seventh movie, the worst one. Easily the weakest one.
They've done a lot, man.
A lot of people say Jurassic Park 3 was the weakest one, but I loved Jurassic Park 3. I think Jurassic Park 3 was great. I also think Rebirth was great, the new one. There's, you know, I have some problems with all that stuff, but for the most part, Jurassic Park 2 was a piece of poo. Can I borrow that for a sec?
You certainly can.
Jurassic Park 2.
Piece of poo.
Piece of
I think
shit.
we need to get another one on this. We've only got 2 good movies.
We've only got 2 good movies on here. We're building this tower. Let's pop on. Oh, we put Spider-Man on. Okay, we need to cross that off. Well, let's go to our next talking point.
Is there any you can think of that aren't on here though?
Yeah, surely. I'm sure I thought of some the other day when we were conceptualizing this episode.
Multiple weeks in advance.
For months since the last since part 1 came out, we had a pile of ideas basically. But this pile of ideas left over from the first version of this special, and we were like, "Oh, we need to do a sequel."
I can remember the phone call going a bit more like, "Hey, man, I got this great idea that I just came up with."
Yeah, yesterday, and it wasn't a phone call. It was
And the
over
idea
the
was
table.
the idea was to use the old ideas.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Back to the Future Part 2. Good sequel. Good sequel.
Holy moly!
Oh, do it again, dude. Why?
Dude, I'm gassy. I told you, I'm gassy.
All right. Back to the Future Part 2. was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Dude, the hoverboard.
You know that...
When I think of Back to the Future, I think of the hoverboard. Like,
Yeah.
even more so than the
that's
DeLorean.
iconic.
Even more so than the DeLorean.
It's iconic.
Hoverboard.
Yeah.
100%.
Do you know that in Back to the Future 2, the actor for his dad was a different actor?
Oh, yeah, they recast him. He had, like, issues, right, with the director or something? He was, like, suing the director or something?
I think so.
Yeah, there was, like, some issues going on. Donald Glover? Was that the... No.
Yeah.
No, Donald Glover's the black guy.
Yeah. Crispin Glover. Yeah.
Also
it's
black,
like
kind of.
If he was battling Donald Glover, that would be one of his lines. You know, it'd be like, I'm so hot and I'm Crispin Glover.
Donald Glover got blacker. He got blacker and blacker and blacker until he was crispy.
And then he turned into
went back in time in a DeLorean and starred in his first movie as Crispin Glover.
There you go. That actually could be it.
Yeah, Crispin Glover. Yeah, he had some issues with the director. There's like, I watched like one YouTube short on that, and then YouTube just decided to start recommending me all this long form content, like podcasts with Crispin Glover on it, like all this long, and it was like a rabbit hole of just him with issues with the directors, and I didn't watch any of them, and they just kept being recommended to me for weeks.
He was like method actor. Was that how it was? He like got into, or was he just like a crackhead?
Well,
is he alive?
I don't know what Donald was like before the time machine, but you know, some assumptions can be made. Anyway, this joke's a little bit childish. Gambino. Just crossed Back to the Future 2 off there. Yeah, so Back to the Future 2, iconic movie, incredible. I even liked part 3. Yeah, I know it went a bit weird because they went to the Wild West and there was the train and the robbery and stuff, but I thought part 3 was great.
Yeah.
And I liked that they really did like kind of current times in the 50s or whenever it was, and then like the future, which is like now 2020.
Yeah.
And then like the past, which is like the Wild West. Like I like how they juxtapositioned the main film with future and past.
Yeah.
Instead of just doing like, you know.
Yeah.
But they could have kept going with that, man. Like,
and what's cool though,
they could have done They could have done a Jurassic
really
Park.
Cool is that Back to the Future ends up being like in the first one they go back to the past and then back to the future.
Yeah.
And in the second one they go
to the future and then back to the past
and then back to the future of that
again
past.
And that past, exactly. Yeah.
And then in the third one,
which is actually them going Back to the Future 2.
In the movie.
You know, it's a meta title. Yeah.
And then Back to the Future 3, not so meta.
These days, they'd be like, oh, we can't market it as 2.
Okay.
We can't put a 2 at the end of the movie.
Oh my God.
It would 100% be Back to the past.
That's
what they'd market it as. They'd be like, Back to the past. We're geniuses. We live in a studio in Hollywood.
Quick divergence here.
Sure. Divergent, terrible film series.
Now You See Me.
Great movie.
Right? Second one, Now You See Me
twice.
2.
Now You See Me 2, yeah, weird.
Third one, Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
That should have been the second one.
That should have been the second one.
Or just do 3.
Or just do 3.
Just leave it, pretend you didn't, you know.
That's mental. That's absolutely mental.
Now You See Me, Now You Don't should have been like movie 5.
Yeah, no.
Do like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you need it's no longer a Sid. Now we need a title.
Like Fast and Furious.
Like Fast and Furious, Fast and Furious 2, Fast and Furious 3, Fast and Furious 4. What's Fast and Furious 4? Tokyo Drift is 3.
Fast and Furious Drive Faster.
Yeah, Fast and the Furious.
Faster
and the Furious.
Oh, then there was Fast and Furious.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Too Fast,
that was
Too
the second one. And then Fast X, the 10th one,
X.
which is like we've got so ridiculous now that cars have to be flying in outer space because we did everything else. Yeah, great franchise. Yeah, I watched the original Fast and Furious recently, and it was good. The first movie was like a good movie. It's nothing like the next 9 movies, but it's a good, like as in like it's a different genre. But in fact, it slowly morphs genre. Like it's like really Fast and Furious 4, where they're like, we are now not just cops and street racers, we are now spies, international spies. That's really where it morphed.
But they're this.
Same characters.
No, I just decided I don't care.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I was going to ask a question about it, and then I'm like...
kind of like with the movie. You're like, Fast and Furious 10 came out. I don't care.
I just
I don't watch them.
that fast. We get it. Fast cars.
I don't watch them anymore.
Zoom,
I YouTube most ridiculous scene of the latest Fast and Furious movie, and then I watch that scene because that's like, oh, go to space, or oh, we jumped the car over a canyon on a chain, and I'm like, well, that's why you got to watch them, right? It's for the dumb special effects shit now. So I just watch that shit and leave the rest of the movie I save my time for doing more productive things like Homo Park.
It's happening.
Dude, this panel is very detailed. This is
a
very detailed panel.
Fucked up.
We really got to rein in the detail on the panel for the sake of podcasting. What is this in the middle? You're drawing some...
bricks. Okay, I've got bricks now because they're in like
a. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Because dinosaurs would make their.
Oh, they're in the window outside, and this is inside the. Okay, yeah. I see. Yeah. What's he saying?
He's saying this is a strong.
This is a strong
batch.
This is a strong batch. Oh, it's like the lab batch of humans. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. This is a strong batch. Nice. Love it. I love how you do your drawing first and kind of sort of in a square, and then you draw the panel around it at the end.
Yeah.
That way you don't run out of title room. You don't run out of room for the drawing on the title. It's smart. You've grown. You've grown since being.
I like how you did your square first and then fit the entire picture within the square.
That's what I do now with Pro Comics. I do the panel layout. I do the panel layout of the whole page. I do thumbnails, tiny little thumbnails of a page, and then I'm like, get the flow right, do a bunch of thumbnails, and then I'm like, that's the best looking page, and then I panel the page, and then I draw in the panels. And if stuff doesn't fit though, because it's all digital, I move it, shrink it, whatever. There's never those crammed in titles.
Speaking of a crammed in title, let's look at Wonder Woman 1984. Now, you didn't see Wonder Woman 1984, and
I did not, and I did enjoy Wonder Woman, and I enjoyed all the Snyderverse DC films other than Aquaman 2. But I loved The Flash. I loved BVS. Loved Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Loved all three of those films.
Yeah.
And I loved Wonder Woman. It was quite good. And I liked Aquaman, the first one.
Yeah.
So I have no problem with DC. I'm a bit of a Marvel hater, which is funny because as a kid I was a Marvel reader. Mm-hmm. But as an adult, I'm a DC lover. I think just because the movies, they take themselves more seriously. They're not like, haha.
Yeah.
There's no jokes, Yeah.
And
also James Gunn's not involved. Oh wait.
Oh, is he?
He is now.
Mm.
What did you see?
Oh, was that New Superman? Oh my god.
Can we call that a sequel? Can we just
put that
in the Starfield section of
New Superman?
Sequels? Dude, don't get me started on the New Superman. Why does everyone love this movie? Why does everyone love this guy? Why does everyone love James Gunn? Oh, we get it. Guardians of the Galaxy was awesome. Someone can make something awesome and then everything else they make being pieces of shit. Yeah. It does make him awesome. Then you make
imagine if everyone would
I make awesome art all the time. I'm a huge piece of shit. How do people not understand that the two are not mutually exclusive?
Imagine if, Picasso just came out and he was just doing some, real quirky expressionist shit, just fucking blobs everywhere. And everyone's like, man, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
And then, you see movies come out, but everyone's blobs.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's the new Picasso style. It's like, we get it. It's good on the frame. It was good sometimes. Sit down.
Yeah. So
with Wonder Woman 1984, my two gripes that I have with it are, firstly, they did a power swap thing where the villain played by the female comedian who's in the Ghostbusters remake.
Oh god. He's in the all-female cast Ghostbusters remake?
Yeah.
Bad list.
Yeah.
Bad list sequels. Terrible sequel, dude. There's so many more bad sequels than good sequels.
But
that is a bad one. Bad one.
What's her name?
Melissa McCarthy?
No.
She was in
Kristen Wiig.
Oh, she's poor her. Why'd she have to do that movie? She's a good.
So she's the villain in Wonder Woman 1984.
She's the villain.
She's like a semi-villain, really. But she trades places. Their powers switch. They get some fucking artifact, and they both. They get the artifact. You can make a wish or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Make a wish. Classic.
Right. And she wishes to be like Wonder Woman, so she gets the powers, and then the whole in the end, the whole movie ends with like Wonder Woman on TV being like, "Everybody, take back your wishes, or the world will be over."
Take back your wishes.
Everyone
everybody.
like takes back their wish.
I do believe in fairies. I do believe in fairies. And then the whole world. Okay.
But it's pretty stupid. But she wishes for the guy who she loved in the first film to come back to life. What was his name? The guy from Star Trek.
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine?
Yeah.
She wishes for Chris Pine.
No relation to the tree.
She wishes for Chris Pine to come back to life.
Yeah.
And he does, but in someone else's body.
Yeah.
What happened to that guy? Is he dead now? Don't know. Question's not answered.
So stupid.
Right?
So stupid.
And then they bone.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
So this poor guy, he's just like died and someone else is
boning his
Yeah,
someone else is boning his woman now. Not just any woman. You know?
Wonder Woman. Who knows what's happening?
She's got that Amazonian.
But yeah, it was
She's
just.
got that Amazonian jungle nether regions.
It's just snoo.
Yes.
It's just overall. There's no script.
Bad sequel?
It's a bad sequel.
Everything Futurama has done since like the first movie.
I don't know.
I don't like the new Futuramas, the new series that they rebooted on Disney Plus. I watched like the first 3 episodes, and the first episode was good. First episode was actually great.
I've only seen the first episode.
It was great.
Second
episode, okay. Third episode, not good. Fourth episode, a straight rip off of Rick and Morty episode.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they made the whole new Futurama. They just tried to make it Rick and Morty.
Check out my new portal gun, guys.
Dude, no, it was more like,
Professor
it was
Fox?
more like, wait, are we in a simulation? No, we're in a simulation in a simulation. Like that's the whole new Futurama thing. Is like trying to do meta stuff. And I just think like stick to your good jokes, man. Like Futurama, like The Simpsons, is about the jokes. Like just stick to the jokes. We don't need something new. We like the delivery in space, the delivery service in space, you know? The Simpsons, by the way.
Yeah.
I've kept watching it, even though it clearly got worse and worse and worse after like season 10.
Yeah.
It's got progressively worse over the last 20 years. And I keep watching it. This latest season that just aired, like 50% of the episodes on par. With the first seasons. Half of the episodes are extremely good. Like extremely good. Not just like the new South Park where
you know,
like a couple of the episodes are great and a couple are just like so.
We should talk about the new South Park for a second.
So lame. Lame.
I like while
I didn't even watch the
while
last
I think it's like
episode. So
it's
stupid.
cool that it's topical that they have Trump on there.
Dude, I'm so over it. It was funny for one episode.
It's like
Also, Trump is in every single piece of comedic media.
I'm over it.
Can we just do something else?
I'm over it.
Yeah.
Can we go back to King Henry?
You know what's funnier
You know?
than this episode? Watching Donald Trump make a speech. Like, if I want to see Trump being funny and stupid, I'll just watch Trump being funny and stupid. Why would I watch someone else making a fake Trump being funny and stupid? You know what I mean? Like, so dumb. Yeah, South Park really, you know, I still think they're geniuses. But, yeah, I think they maybe lost touch with the common man. Especially after that $1 billion Paramount deal that made them make those 5 episodes. I think they're like, we're billionaires now. And then now they've completely lost touch with the reality of the common man.
I'm kind of making this dinosaur look like...
You've already said, right? So that you know how to progress it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm just making sure that you're not just randomly continuing to draw other parts of the park. Or people in a UFO flying from some other planet.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Hey, it's a better sequel than the one they've had, I'll tell you that much.
Well, I figure like if humans are in the park, who's going to want to visit them? Aliens.
True, that's right. It wasn't the whole concept that dinosaurs were visiting the humans and dinosaurs were getting lost in the park. It was the inverse. So funny. The ambassador. Oh, so funny. By the way, if you haven't noticed already, we're showing this comic panel by panel on screen as it's being made. So once this panel's done, you shall see it. Yeah, get that out of here. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Let's come up with another good sequel because we've got 1, 2, 3. Have we only got 3 levels on this sequel? On this
Yeah.
show? Dude,
Let's bang out a couple.
Time.
Let's bang out a bunch.
Yeah, let's bang out a bunch. Let's put 3 new levels on there. Take it to 6. Ready? Blade Runner 2049.
Holy moly. Before we get to the next one, Blade Runner.
Yep.
What would be the currency of dinosaurs? Because I kind of kept ad-libbing and now I've only got space for one more
We just
word.
call it money, but we put human faces on the money. So maybe it would just be money with dinosaur faces on the money. Or would it be something else like bones? Or would it be something less on the nose?
Human feces.
Love it. I love it. I love it. It's human feces. That's
$2?
$2. That'd be 17 poo bucks, please. Love it. 17 human poo bucks.
I don't know how we're going to get a punchline out of all of this, but...
Blues Brothers 2.
Yeah.
AKA Blues Brothers 2000.
2000.
Which, by the way, I showed my wife Blues Brothers for the first time ever the other day, and she did not get it, did not understand it, did not like it, and did not want to like it. And I did text you and my father, and I text you both the same thing. Emily did not like Blues Brothers. Grounds for divorce? ? And both of you said sign the papers pretty much immediately. You didn't even. It's like you were sitting on your phone waiting for the verdict, and you didn't even know she was watching it.
It's just an egregious.
It's the original Chiquita.
It's the original Chiquita. Chiquita.
By the way, Spensington.
On the
the
pile.
sequel prequel to Chiquita, that's on the pile here. So we
The
got
sequel prequel.
Diablo 2, Spider-Man 2, Back to the Future 2, Blade Runner 2049, Blues Brothers 2000, and Spensington. 6 levels to the tower thus far. I just cross those. Blues Brothers.
Speaking of, we've been speaking of sequels and
Sequel
reboots, and funnily enough, some of the Pooh Box is now in the comic. You said it, or maybe I said it, but you were there.
So are aliens.
Give me a second.
Okay. We're going to have to tie this all together into some kind of story arc right now.
We'll just do this one big frame as well. So we've only got 2 frames.
Okay, fine.
Pretty sure.
I'm doing one right now. Okay. All right, continue. Back to the podcast.
So, sequels, reboots, prequels, right? Because Back to the Future 2...
Prequels count.
Back to the Future 3 was a prequel, technically.
Yeah.
I mean, it happened after, but chronologically...
It all happened before. Exactly, yeah.
So there's a lot of prequels in here.
Yeah, prequels are good. Spensington's a prequel and a sequel at the same time.
Yeah.
Hard to do that.
Check out Spensington video right
Actually,
here.
similar to Back to the Future 3.
Similar to Back to the
Sequel
Future.
and a
This is
prequel.
what I'm saying. Sequel and prequel.
Nice, yeah. We're not the only geniuses.
No.
Okay.
But we are geniuses.
By the way, Chiquita and Spensington link in the description as well. Those are some good movies. You should
We
watch
actually can't put up on the screen.
One's
We've got
animated.
too many things on the screen.
One's animated and one's animated and one is a live action. But the live action was first. The animated film was the sequel prequel. And you know, we've had a script for a third in the works for 5 years now.
Yeah.
Also, I have recorded video footage of myself young, so that one day in 30 years, when I'm old, I can do some kind of time travel dialogue scene for whatever.
Probably need to do that as well.
You should do that. You should shave, do that, and then grow your beard up for the next 30 years.
So sequels, prequels. Let me go back to what I was saying before. Before prequel, prequel, comedy show, podcast. What came before comedy shows and podcasts? Slam poetry.
Diarrhea.
That's right. I've prepared a small slam poetry verse.
Okay.
For this session.
Lay it on me. I'm going to draw this panel.
Podcast, and we know how the ratings. We know how the ratings will come in for slam poetry.
Okay, cool.
It is
nice.
In person. Collaborate. I don't know a person cooler than my mate.
Must be.
Catch our podcast. Ka-ching goes our podcast. Podcast? Pseudo podcast. Catching a pseudopod? Cast. Cast a line. Cast on a show. Show me a line. Show me a line. Shine.
Whose line is it anyway?
Sunshine is it anyway. Moonshine is it anyway.
Whoa!
Diamond ring on a baboon shine. We are baboons. Fine. Who's who? Fast car. People. Ooh, ah. Sequel. Oh, we come. That's my slam poetry for the sequel to the set to this sequel.
That's great. That's phenomenal.
Oh my
It's
god.
phenomenal. I haven't heard a good amount of slam poetry in a long time. And I gotta say,
Flat.
we should maybe go back.
I think it's good.
It's better than most comedy and better than most shows, most podcasts.
Oh, I mean, unless everyone seems to love people like Matt Rife doing crowd work, you know.
Yeah,
crowd work's
100%.
really big these days. Something written does not exist often.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh man.
So, I'm drawing this. Hang on.
Oh, I don't know what that. Oh, it's barbed wire.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find another good. Oh, here we go. Here's another good sequel. How many sequels do we have now? 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Okay, number 7. Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask.
Never played it.
Right up there. Sequel to Ocarina of Time.
Okay. I hear good things.
Same character, but on a divergent timeline.
Oh, okay. And you know what? You know what I've found? A lot of the good sequels, time travel related.
Yeah, yeah.
You know why?
Because they think about the plot.
They think about the plot, and they're hard to do. So it's like they have to put in the effort of telling a good story. Whereas the other ones are just like, reskin it, fucking put the character in. Of course, about it. Or whatever.
Majora's Mask was a fully it was all about time travel. You get the Ocarina of Time, right?
Yeah.
And that was introduced in Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
But that was more about Link having like 2 main timelines that he went back and forth between.
Yeah.
And he used the Ocarina to travel. Whereas in Majora's Mask, you use it to manipulate your sort of the time of day or like return you back to the past. And the whole game takes place within 3 days.
Yeah.
And you, at the end of the 3 days, the world ends. And so you're forced to go back in time and start all over again. And it's like Groundhog Day, but Zelda.
Yeah.
And so you do the same 3 days over and over. You learn the routines of all the people in the city, you know?
I just realised I made a big mistake. I made a big mistake. The concept of this comic is 2 child dinosaurs get lost in a human park.
You made it.
I was like, well, now there's aliens, they have to have children to get lost in the park. For some reason, our kids are human. I hope they can get lost in this park. So now we're back to the original concept. Except the humans lost in a human park. How did I not know that until I was writing it down?
Hold up, Majora's Mask. Boom.
So dumb.
Majora's Mask number 7. We're up to 7.
Oh my god.
We need 3 more good ones.
sequels.
Otherwise, we don't do a sequel to this.
Empire Strikes Back. The Empire Strikes Back, still to this day, rated by most people as the greatest Star Wars movie ever made. I don't know if I'd say it's my favourite of the Star Wars movies, and there's a lot of Star Wars movies that are bad, and a lot that are great, and The Empire Strikes Back is one of the great ones. I don't know if it's the greatest to me, but, like, synonymously among most people who watch Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back is, like, it's much better than A New Hope, and even potentially better than Return of the Jedi. And for that reason alone, it's a great sequel. So it deserves to be on this tower. In fact, Empire Strikes Back and Back to the Future 2 might be the 2 best sequels on the list so far. As far as, like, as far as it's obvious.
Should we put them in order on the tower?
Yeah, that's fine. What's going to happen? It's a little unbalanced. What are we, architects?
No, I mean...
Look, the first 2 already fell. The third one falls. I don't know.
I did the classic. So just so everyone knows, we've still got 2 panels of this comic.
Yeah.
I just wrote the end. Or is it?
Because every good sequel leads into a trilogy.
This is right.
Every good sequel leads into a trilogy. You know what does? Back to the Future 2. You know what else does? The Empire Strikes Back. They all lead into trilogies, people.
And you know what I think it's going to be great is I want to do this last panel and I'll leave it.
You're leaving me the middle panel to try and connect the story. I fucked that up last time with the human kids. Oh man. Maybe they get, in this section I might get these 2 human kids get eaten by 2 dinosaur kids who then get lost in the park. Oh, so stupid. Alright, more bad sequels to discuss. You put on here the American Pie sequels.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I agree with that. I think that American Pie was the better film of them all.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of the sequels were bad. Oh, you know what sequels bad? All the spin-off, like the American Pie Presents ones.
That's what I mean.
Like the Book of Love and all those.
Yeah,
weird
I don't
spin-offs.
mean the main
They
line.
suck.
I don't mean the
But
main
you don't mean the
lines.
wedding or the...
No, not
the
American
reunion.
Pie 1, 2, or
Okay.
3.
Yeah,
I mean
they're good.
like American Pie Road Trip, American
Oh,
Pie
they're all, yeah.
Frat
you're right.
House,
You're right,
American
they're all
Pie.
bad.
All of
They're all
those
bad.
were just...
And there's always like one character who's kind
It's
of
like-
related
like
to one of the
the
main
dad,
cast.
Eugene,
But the
was
dad's
it?
in all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's always one character like in the frat house who's like kind of related to, well, he was a legend, and it's like, no, he was a dork, and then we watched the film. Yeah. Okay, I can agree with that. American Pie sequels in the bad list. And Mission Impossible 2, I wanted to talk about. You haven't seen it, have you? Mission Impossible 2 is...
I've seen it when it came out.
Yeah.
I remember
so
there was like
Tom
there
Cruise
was like a,
bangs. He's got like long hair. He rides a motorbike 99% of the time because I think he just learned how to in real life. So he's like, for this movie, I want to ride a motorbike the whole time. And I love.
Why was he
I
French?
love Tom Cruise. well, because the movie was set in Australia and he was an American in Australia.
French.
Which is the same as being French. An American in Australia is the same as being French. You know why? Because an American in Australia and a Frenchman, both arrogant.
True.
So
True.
that's
true.
why. And so
I thought you were going to say, I baguette.
I forget what I'm doing. I hated France so much at one point in my life that I pronounced it baguette and croissant because I didn't even want to pronounce the words. I wanted to pronounce them as per how they would be pronounced in English instead of as they would be pronounced in Francois. But nonetheless, I have fallen in love with Paris since then and grown. It's an acquired taste. It's like coffee or beans or digested beans, which turn into gas every time a new level is dumped onto this tower.
We need some more for this tower as well.
Yes, we do. Well, we're on 7. Wait, are we on 7? Yeah, we're on 7 right now. And we've got 2 more on this list, which means that's going to take us to 9. So we need to think of one. The 2 more on this list, let's just chuck them on there.
Oh!
Avatar, The Way of Water, and Fire and Ash, both fine. Not great, but not bad sequels. Good sequels. Good sequels.
Honestly,
it's becoming a series, and it's fine. You know, the Avatar's a weird debate because Avatar is this incredible phenomenon that makes $1 or $2 billion every time they're released. Everyone goes to see them. Everyone raves about how visually spectacular they are and how the story was compelling. But then there's like zero cultural impact from them at all. There's no like lines that everyone knows that recites all the time. There's
You
no...
should not be here.
Yeah, exactly.
Dick Scully.
I thought you were... Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you were being...
Scown.
I thought you were impersonating a deaf person.
I thought she was deaf when I first watched it. Honestly. Zoe Sultana.
I see you.
Wait, what's her name?
I see you.
I see you.
Because I'm not blind and deaf.
Could I not lie? Brutal.
I'm deaf, I see you.
Brutal. Alright, okay, the last panel's done. Just so you can...
What? How am I supposed to make something to fit in with that?
You got it.
That's crazy. Can we put that up on the screen as is then? I'm gonna put that up on the screen as that is now. As it is now.
Yeah, definitely.
That's up on the screen. I need to think of
Oh my god.
how to connect that. Okay, I'll figure that out. The Way of Water
Yeah, what was the second one? You
and
said
Fire and Ash.
you want to put them together?
No. I just think that they're good sequels, so that's one level, and then the next level is Halo 2.
Halo 2, I mean, need that be said.
Did you say more?
Halo
Or
1,
Did you say more?
awesome. Halo 2,
Halo 2?
2 guns.
Dude.
Dual wielding. Phenomenal.
Yeah, I think I played Halo 2 the whole way through on co-op with my ex-girlfriend's cousin, Brad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in like 2 days.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good
game.
fun.
Good game. Yeah.
And the multiplayer was good too. Was that Halo 2? Was it Halo 3? Maybe 3 was the multiplayer.
I don't remember.
Yeah, 3 might have been multiplayer.
3 minute multiplayer? Yeah.
Because then you had like zombie human mode where like you could play as the fucking the glee blocks.
These things.
Yeah. So Halo 2, boom, up there. Look,
Yeah.
that means we just need one more, right?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get a sequel. And
one more, and we're gonna get a sequel.
We've-
So one more good one.
and we're just coming up on the end of the show.
Yeah.
So we're
next 10 minutes.
while
or so.
you squeeze your mind to try and think of how the frick this is gonna work.
Yeah.
I'm going to squeeze my mind and see if we can find one more good sequel. Shit.
Good sequel.
A good sequel.
Think out of the box. You know, like you
Movies.
had like Vegemite.
Oh, I got a good sequel.
Oh yeah.
I got a good sequel.
Yep.
Although this might actually be a bad sequel depending on how you stand.
Okay.
Sebastian Marroquin.
What is Sebastian Marroquin?
Well, he was
As in who?
the sequel to Pablo Escobar. He was Pablo Escobar's
Oh, okay.
descendant who straight
I'm not
up
sure where you're going here.
they straight up denounced drugs.
Oh, okay.
So
But then kept selling them.
no, the
No,
sequel to
We
Pablo.
will only kill people from now on. No more drugs.
You gotta keep the core. You gotta keep the core of the show. You gotta keep the core of it.
Oh, what's it the sequel to?
I was saying Pablo Escobar, the human
Yeah,
being,
and the-
had a
he's the
sequel, which
Okay.
is his son,
Which is his son.
who fully denounced drugs.
Oh, okay,
which-
cool.
which
Well,
is
that's
like-
a pretty good.
I mean,
story.
that's a good
That's
story.
sequel,
You know,
yeah.
like
yeah.
Pablo. There's also like, interestingly, Hitler had some descendants who straight up said that we should end our bloodline.
Jesus.
Imagine being related to Hitler and being like, man, he fucked up. We should kill ourselves. He fucked up so bad.
He fucked up so bad that we should all
should-
pay for the sins
Just
of our
in case
forefathers.
we make
Yeah.
something close to him in the future.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
That's how I know that colonization was not fucked up. Because none of us want to kill ourselves for the sins of our forefathers. So, you know, just saying.
That makes sense.
If Hitler's family wanted to and we don't, then maybe what we did's not so bad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright.
No, we don't want to kill ourselves that often. Let's just put it. I mean, I don't want to like scratch it off the table completely. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
That's so meta.
They're from space. It's so futuristic.
That makes no sense. Shit. What's a good sequel?
This looks like a Mario dinosaur.
It's really tough. Like, I think sequels are just... they're doomed to fail because the real truth is that sequels aren't born from the same love and creativity and idea and spark as the first film. Sequels are
They're just
born...
done for the sake of doing it.
They're done for the sake of doing it, or
Yeah.
done for money,
Yeah.
done for because the person paying it wants a sequel.
Done because like one of them wanted to see their best friend after years, so they just flew down to the state, and then they're like, "Oh, hey, while we're here,
Yeah.
maybe we should consider doing a sequel to that thing that we do."
Hence, Grown Ups 2. You know,
Yeah, exactly. Terrible, terrible.
you know, just a bunch
Actually,
of
I put Grown Ups 2 in the good list. There's nothing like the first film. It's a totally different movie, but it's funny.
that's what we're counting as bad though,
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
because it's about
It's meant to be a spiritual successor.
yeah,
That's what it's
spiritual
meant to be.
successor. Like, okay, what about Perfect Dark? Perfect Dark on the Nintendo 64 was an amazing sequel to GoldenEye,
Yeah.
but it wasn't a sequel to GoldenEye. It was a
Exactly,
spiritual
totally different game.
successor.
Yeah, successor.
That was
yeah.
better than any other James Bond game that came after it.
Yeah, Perfect Dark was dope. Yeah, I've got that on my Game Boy actually. I should try it.
So should we count that as a good sequel or reboot? It was made by Rare, so it was made by.
The tower's complete!
Oh my god! Hell yes! And now we
You get to take the King Kong off of it. Jesus.
Oh. I'm gonna just eat the tower.
King Kong ain't got shit on me. That would be much better.
Good fruit.
I hope I can pull that visual effect off. That's going to look pretty ridiculous otherwise.
Oh, whoa, look at that, up in the air. There it is again. Oh, it's back. One more time. And that is honestly what a good sequel's about. You know, it's something that you want to see again, but you haven't seen before. Just like this comic book that we've created.
Yep. An incredible sequel.
You've never seen it before. You'll never see it again. You want to see it again. It's never been done before.
It's never been done before. That's the best part about a sequel.
It's never been done before.
Couldn't fit that in the speech bubble, so I expanded it just like I did in this. And ladies and gentlemen,
Homo Park.
I present to you Homo Park, the real sequel to the Jurassic Park franchise.
Yeah. It's never been done before.
It's never been done.
It's something.
And just so you know how we fit this together is a long time ago at a galaxy far, far away. Wow, movie theater, so futuristic. Quick, while they're distracted, bite them with our radioactive human transforming teeth.
Oh, genius.
It all comes together. It all comes together. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you fix a movie in post-production.
That's it.
Catch it online.
I'm flying away in post-production.